Hey guys, trying a new camera angle here today. I hope this works. I'm trying to get the lighting just right. I'm trying to get the sound just right. I'm trying to make sure I project my voice. There's a lot of things I'm thinking about at the same time. I'm really committed to making this work, and I hope you enjoy this reading. This is going to be for the mutable signs for the week end of October 15th and 16th. We're at the middle of the month. We're entering Scorpio season very soon, which is about transformation, change, and transitioning from fall to winter. Because the mutable signs are all about the transition, right? The being adaptable is very important. And you mutable signs are on the cusp of the changing seasons. So it's important that we transform. So I had a card that wanted to fly out here. I'm going to start with the Gilded Tarot on the bottom, and we're going to work our way up with some different cards. Probably in the second row, I'll do the Light Seers Tarot, and then at the very top, I'll do a Waite Smith pick at the top, just one card. So at the bottom, we're going to start with the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords, it's a card of communication, it's a card of intellect, and it's about, this page isn't moving. I find in other decks there's more movement associated with it, but in this one it's kind of about, okay, like I know what I want to say. But how am I going to say it? The knight is the one using his words. The page is kind of like, it's like that pause before you speak. That's kind of what I'm getting with this. So you might be careful about the words that you use this weekend, or you are trying to be careful about the words you use for this weekend. One thing I want to say too, I'm not sure if I said, this is for the mutable signs. And the mutable signs are Sagittarius, Gemini, Pisces, and Virgo. You guys are great. We love you. But it looks like you're going to have some challenges with communication this weekend. And that's okay. That's fine, right? We just have to be careful. Along with the Page of Swords, you have the Six of Swords. So again, another card of communication and intellect. This one is about moving on. You can see this woman is, she's moving on. She's moving on to calmer waters. She's moving on to a calmer place. She's sick of fighting, you know, and fighting with herself and fighting with others, and she's moving on. And that's really nice because, like I said with the page, you're thinking about what you want to say. You're thinking about what you want to say, and you're not exactly sure. And I think the Six of Swords is telling you you're going to need to do it a different way than you're used to, maybe. And that can be challenging energy. Let's see what's happening, because I want to pick 3 cards here. Let's see what else is going on. I'm going to move these over here. We have one more card I want to pick. The Ten of Pentacles. This is a very nice card. It's a sign of abundance. It's a sign, it's a 10, so it's about completion. Maybe you're finishing a project. Maybe this thing that you're trying to communicate that you're moving on from, right? Maybe you're successful with it. And maybe it brings you a lot of material happiness because you're able to do that. And that's really nice. Although this seems challenging at first, it is going to bring you a lot of happiness, and you're going to feel happy in your home and happy in your life. This isn't about emotional happiness, but maybe that's there too. Maybe we'll get some clarifiers here because we don't have any Cups cards yet. So you never know what's going to come up. It might be an issue for you. So now I'm going to pick a couple cards from the Light Seers Tarot. I want to give these a little bit of a shuffle. So yeah, this is some good energy for you mutable signs. You're moving on to something. You're moving on to some happiness when it comes to your communication. And that's a really great place to be. That's really great. So let's see what's going on. I want to pick 2 more cards, maybe what's going on underneath the surface of all this. Let's see. So the Five of Pentacles. So underneath the surface, you're feeling lack. So you are getting to the 10, but while you're experiencing kind of this questioning, you're questioning what you want to say, you're feeling a little bit lack. And this might be related to, you might need to ask for some help on this matter, right? Like if you look at this card, this person's very discouraged. Like there's this door they want to go through, but they don't have the key, right? It's just about like not knowing that there's help out there for you. And I can feel that you're going to need to ask for help from others. This might be, since it's related to these swords cards, it might have to do with communication. But it could just be you're feeling discouraged just about the success you're having, or you know, when you have those times you have a really good week, but you're like, why did I just do that? Why did I just kill myself? I made it to the weekend, but I'm exhausted. And now I have nothing left. I have no energy left to really enjoy my weekend, right? So I think that might be a challenge for you going in to the weekend. Let's see what else we have here. So you have the Hierophant. So this is the card of Taurus. It's about structure and stability. It's about knowledge being passed down through the generations. And if you look here, I like this Hierophant card because you can see there's these stairs that lead up to this. It's not really a door. It's basically just a lot of light. It's a star, right? And I think it's being connected to your higher self, being connected to a higher power. And I'm not necessarily talking about God. I mean, I'm not going to use the word God on this channel besides the 2 times that I just did. But it means you're connected to source energy, right? Like, and the source energy is the sun. So you're connected to your purpose, right? And you feel good about that. And it's giving you a lot of happiness. It's giving you a lot of material happiness being connected to your purpose, right? And I think as you start to connect to your purpose, you're going to find an easier way to communicate. Because it looks like you're going to find your way here, because you have the 10 of Pentacles at the end. You're going to find your way through this tricky communication that you're trying to have. I want to pick one more card at the top here. What's going to be the outcome of your weekend? Because it does, I mean, it looks like you're going to be very happy, but I want to see if there's any maybe advice, actually. What's the advice for the mutable signs for this weekend at the top here? What's going to really make sure that you are able to be confident in the way you want to communicate, so that you communicate differently, so that you can be happy with whomever it is you're trying to be happy with? Because it sounds like this might have to do with a relationship. So let's see. Death. Death. So this is Scorpio's card. So maybe coming up, Scorpio season starts very soon. So it's possible that you're going to need to change a little bit and transform one way of communicating into another, since it's coming kind of from these sword cards here down at the bottom. Because it does seem like you have the ability to be happy here, because I think you might be experiencing a little bit of frustration. I think you just need to find your way to transform. Find some stability so you can transform, right? And you're going to have to, you might need to like do something different than this weekend than you thought. That's kind of what I'm getting here too with the 6 of Swords. You might need to embrace the fact that your weekend's going to go a little differently than you thought. And it's still going to be a great weekend. You're going to be very happy at the end, but it's going to probably transform a little bit. And it might require a little bit of communication with other people, letting people know this is what you want to do. And that's okay. Like, we have to find our places to rest and to transform, right? And a butterfly doesn't turn into a butterfly without forming that chrysalis first, right? Well, I just had a little kitty come through the kitty door. She is so cute. And she's, oh no, that's actually a doggy. We have a doggy here. Do you want to meet my little doggy? Come here, Shelly. Hi, you want to say hi? Oh, this is my little Shelly. She's a very delicate little rescue. She's a good girl though. Shelly, you want to say goodbye to everybody? Do you? Mwah. Okay, so this reading was for the weekend of October 15th and 16th for the mutable signs of Sagittarius, Gemini, Pisces, and Virgo. I hope you really have a great weekend. It sounds like you are going to have a good weekend. It's just not going to be maybe what you expected. Thank you everyone for coming. Say hi to Shelly. and say goodbye to Shelly. And I hope you have a really good weekend, everybody. Bye.